defendable. It's just going to drink my manpower here. But I can easily take it back. Yeah, these forts ain't worth much. You have forced march, Jake. On who? Or do you mean for moving in I have forced march? There we go. Wonderful. He's probably going to run back there though, which isn't so good for me. Maybe you should all move in to chase him down. Alright, this should be gone in 2 ticks. It's a shame, I'd rather fight him in my mountains. What's going on over here though? Brandenburg is almost getting their act together, but I don't think they can defeat the overwhelming amount of Ottomen that there are. I should not lose battles though. Actually, given that he's going to run to one of these provinces, it's kind of dangerous being where I am. So we should back out a little bit and slaughter him. Don't want to lose easy points. And by points I of course mean war score here. This will be mine on the next tick. These province names, which just sound like somebody's blowing raspberries, are all falling, as they should. Yes, get trashed, my friend. Austria's gunning down Bohemia. Bohemia have no allies for me to really care about, at least at this point. Perhaps you guys should all go over there, you'll have a better eye on the enemy. Excellent. Very excellent. And plop, that comes back to us. So probably a good idea for me to... I don't know. This is kind of nice, but to be honest, you're just a distraction, and a distraction is probably going to cost me war score. What I should probably do is work on these fortifications. If you're here, and then we get the rest of you guys over on Sham, we should be okay. And by that I mean, of course, that the mercs enjoy the attrition. Oh, ooh. There are a lot of them, sire. Okay, so we lost a ton of morale because we watched a lot of boats sink, which isn't good. And now I'm gonna lose some... oh, and now Olwyn's is dead. Okay, that's not good. I should not be here just to watch my boats die. But I don't know, we might be able to score a really good victory against them on the high seas here with my backup. Oh jeez, my heavies are getting floored here. Return the favor, will you? Okay, at least my units can get into position here, but this sea battle is annihilating my my heavies. Damn, I like them. I wonder why he's doing so much better. Probably because of the early annihilation of the enemies, but yeah, that was a lost cause for me. I lost way too many of my boats there. Yeah, that was kind of foolish. My armada gone just like that. That was like the opposite of what you should do in naval strategy. Damn, I lost quite a lot there. And looks like... Okay, so Brandenburg's getting cleaned up there as well, which is less than ideal. But we are Florington is, which is kind of good. Body the get... Oh. Slippery scumbag got away. And we're going to lose a bunch of diplo power to hunting pirates. Damn, I cannot stand. Try and catch up with him, will you? Yeah, we really got floored in the seas there, which feels pretty awful, honestly. I want those boats back. Will there be any new achievements in Rule Britannia? I need to know for my next playthrough. Of course, there'll be a number of them. Ah, what the hell, let's just say it. There'll be 10 of them. But that should be no surprise. Our Ragusa's down, but that was kind of a given. Not fond of being blockaded by you, of all people. And Brandenburg are still feeling good about this war, right? I'm sure Tunis are not. Hang on, they're at 75? Oh, ongoing battles. We'll see about that then. Probably not so keen on the war anymore. No, certainly not. I could get them out of this, no doubt. You're gonna take that, Papal Man. Please do. And my units will all get together here, and we could start something resembling an offensive. I hope you don't move in to attack us here, because we're feeling a bit fragile. It's alright, we should have this. This is less than ideal, though. Just a bunch of mess going on here because you can't take on those separatists, Yemen. I could give you access if you really want, but you seem to hate me too much. For reasons that I cannot fathom. Alright, prove yourselves, Brandenburgs. You should be able to win this. Damn. Damdenburg. Well, you're giving me the war score, which is what I'm after. Truth be told, I want approximately everything, so that he stops raiding me. And since I accept his culture, let's take all the filthy Tunisian land. I accept his money. That's pretty ideal. Still feel a bit gutted about my poor navy there. Perhaps I could send in you guys need to repair for starters. I don't have a... I'm already in the best place for repairing my ships. Okay, still I should send you guys in and liberate us over there, because I don't like what's happening. This I don't like either. I would love to unify my units and attack there. Sadly, it's not exactly the best for us. But his general kind of sucks, although his formation's pretty good. 7th, 8th. So if I just hold off by 1 day, we both arrive on the 8th. And we should pummel him quite a bit. But still, no defensive bonus. This is not the best place for you to have a fort. In fact, none of these places are very good. Ho-hum. Alright, show him what that 20% infantry combat ability is worth. Oh boy. Full annexation of Nepal by Jan Mayen. Truce with Ming, truce with lots of people. Long may he have those truces. I really need to get my act together with regards to attacking you. I should also be thinking about what I'm taking from you. I already claimed one of your best provinces, but I should claim more, because I really want to eat you up. Just not right now. Could well claim more of Warsaw and Gali as well, might be clever. There's a lot of eating for me to do, put it that way. Okay. Huh, we're pretty good at this. slaughtered him. And to make things better, it was a lot of mercs that died. Well, we could, would, and should replenish ourselves back home and then make a move. Take a chance. And it'll take quite a bit to get the Ottomans out of this war, but it would be nice if they weren't there. Yeah, Shamayan is going for world conquest. Little doubt to be had there. So yeah, there's no way that he wants out of this war anytime soon. But if we press our advantage, we might be able to make a miracle happen. I should really try to save a cell though. My boats are all messed up. No, not all of them. Just a few are still a bit mashed. Still rather have them than not have them though. But I don't have a clear run to a cell unless I bring my boats. Well, what the hell, let's go for it. See if we can't save it. It's got a reasonable chance at 28%. England is going to defend me because they're Defender of the Faith. Just kidding, they'll never defend me, we're rivals. Okay. 42%, if you can save yourself on that, then I might be able to make something happen. Well, we'll watch it first, because if it because if it falls on that, then it's all for Connaught, right? Still. Well, don't feel too bad, Lebanon. This is a holy war after all. Can you not insult or embargo for the PP, Jake? When it comes to embargoes, I already embargo all my rivals, but I could probably insult England. There we go. We're amused at their lack of culture, but they appear quite upset. Shiznid says, dang, viewer reduction strats. How long has he been playing this morning? Just over an hour. Decided to go ham on the Ottomans and Tunis, if this can be called ham. Morocco probably still want to attack me, but what are they going to do about it? Managed to get aggressive expansion under something resembling control. Should probably try to attack you, but I really want my boats all up to snuff. Okay, question is where to go from here. Do I forward the advance on the Ottomans? He has a lot of units that he can swing right on me. Well, I don't like you doing that, Lebanon. Don't cost me war score here. Cost me war score is exactly what he is doing. Those guys are going to get annihilated. But we can return the favor, which is kind of nice. We'll do what we can before we must. To go for it. I don't know if he has backup coming in from the north though, and he quite likely does. It's risky to attack with you there. Gonna be a sitting duck without the backup of the cannons. Yeah, that's what I thought. I hate to pat myself on the back too hard, but I made a great move there. Crazy great move. Hey, where do those ships go that I told to... I guess they were all fine. Okay, how'd you get then? I could attack you, but I suspect there'll be backup coming in. I'll take a river crossing penalty on it as well, which is less than ideal. And we'd have to eat you guys too. Like I said, less than ideal. Okay. The whole land around here. Oh, I didn't notice that it was highland as well. I made a very good move not to attack there. The Ottomans are going to be a perennial problem. Ripping Tunis is one thing, but... And I still need to attack Yemen, who sadly have allied Warsan Gali. I could attack Mamluks, which would get me to attack Yemen, and I can attack Warsan Gali separately. But I kind of want to carve up both of them. And I doubt either of them are going to listen to me when I say break that alliance. Yeah, as I expected. Huh, none of them. Okay, fair enough. Forgot about Corfu, as I always do. Which is a shame, I could have trapped a bunch of them there, but I lost my naval supremacy a while back. Okay, now he is not going to get a river crossing penalty there, actually. It's a shame. We're going to eat some bad things here if he goes for that attack. He won't, but he gives me an opportunity here. He also wants to attack me. Interesting. Does he think he can take me on? He probably can, if that's his attitude. I'm not able to really ask the burghers for some help here, and I'm not sure I want to pay for an admiral. But lack of an admiral can be pretty damning around here. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to these, but I haven't done any of them. I want to get that multicultural nation thing going. But let's actually try to win something on the seas for a change. Who's going to be our man on the seas, though? Should put some thought into that. I think we're going to give Shadow a go here. Oh, he's pretty awful. He's pretty damn awful, especially against what the enemy has. And goodbye manpower. Well, I think I'll do this one till the day I die. But when they say goodbye manpower, I say goodbye not much manpower. Alright, the naval game has not been doing me many favours lately. We'll just leave that be though. Do I attack him in Raqqa though? His units are pretty banged up, it's worth a shot. My units are, it must be said, not banged up. Especially if he wants to go for Rabat. Still dry lands, yeah, I think we can nail him there. We seem to be mauling these guys on the seas, which is good. Well, mauling might be putting it a bit high, but we are winning. Hell yes, are we winning. Oh, this feels good for a change. Oh, what's that? A pretty badly made stack also wanting to fight? I can just catch him whilst he enjoys some Iraqi separatists to boot. Battles in the high seas are really getting tragic for me these days, but I gained a heavy, which is nice. Lost a bunch of other things. Let's get you guys back and repaired up and maybe finally put these guys to use. We'll get ourselves another general because we really want one. We went with Shadow there. How about we have the Grand Jester help us out? I picked general names from people off Patreon because I'm a total sellout. And hot damn! It's finally a bit of siege. We can get Haleb down and out. Speaking of down and out, time to die, Otto scum. Feels so good to actually win some battles. Unusual as well, but still good. Let's get you guys back there where you can be looked after. You guys get repaired up, and we advance into the Ottoman lands. They are thankfully not advancing very well into our own, Okay. Yeah, Lebanon lost their core here a while back. It's a shame they don't have Lebanese ideas, they just use Arabian ones, which seems like a gross misappropriation, but it is as it is. Let's get you guys out of there because this attrition is pretty nasty. There we go. We're giving our all. Now I said I was going to accept somebody, I think it was the Yemeni, so I'll get inside my country. And then it's just one more culture to accept. And as I said, I would quite like to do the Somalians. Just got to take a bit more of this land and we're good. Quite a bit more, but that's okay. Tunis are still a smoking crater, but nothing new there. The Ottomans are trying their damnedest, but it seems like Brandenburg is doing well to divide and slaughter. They're actually winning on the battles front, which is not something you overly expect in a fight against the Ottoman. Okay, so far so good. This siege could go considerably better if this stack actually had enough cannons on it. Probably using the wrong stack in the wrong place, but still, we'll change this up a bit. I need 15 artillery for you. That can be arranged. Beautiful. And I am building more heavy fleet, that is good. Oh man, loves to. Republican events can really be a kick in the bits. And goodbye Republican tradition, I knew you well, but I like having good leaders. So the Ottomans are attempting a fairly good attack on me here. Hopefully Brandenburg mops them up. But there are a lot of them, sire. And I lost a bunch of my transports to help bring people back for such a fight. Okay, Tunis are like, please can we have peace? To which we say no. Okay, tech is nice and cheap. Let's go for that. This would be even nicer and cheaper, even more admin efficiency. But that would leave me with nothing to core with, which is not so good. Hang on, Spain want to join in this war now. That's a bit of a shame because we're past the point of really wanting the extra help, but they must have paid off their debts. If I bring in Spain now, what are they going to do? They're going to win on the seas, but probably not actually contribute much in the way of an army, because their army is doing that thing where they all just stay overseas like fools. I mean, you're not going to get revolts on these lands. A bit of an AI thing, definitely been addressed in the next update. Question though, do I bring in Spain? I mean, where the hell else would I bring them in? Relative strength of alliances would take a lovely turn for us. I'm just not sure they would do that much. Well, why the hell not? We'll get you out yet, Otto Scum. Speaking of the scumliness, he wants to really lay it on thick now. We should probably defend Haleb as best we can, unless he wants to do the reach around into Hama, which is not impossible. He also gives us a few more battles to win here. Oh, damn rebel strats. It could bring an intervention from another great power, Jake. Aye, that's a good point actually, it could, but we've already done it. Besides, what great power would possibly want to intervene against the Crusade target? Yeah, this is a bit naff for me. Hopefully Spain actually come back and do something. Bohemia is getting savaged by somebody else now, right? Yeah, Bavaria. Taking our sweet time and pummeling these defences down. John Mayen's guzzling this land down. I should really start attacking into India myself. Which means swinging around a load of my transports and actually doing a heavy offensive over there. There is something to be said for piecing out now, for all of his money of course. All of his money, break up with the Ottomans, and I'll come back later. As long as I made it under 50% war score. Because then I could just slaughter Tunis in the next fight. And, you know, actually get a head start over there. I don't have much to gain other than taking more land off of Tunis, but I don't know. There's also a case for taking a lot of the crap land. Next time it won't be Holy War though. Yeah, you're right, I have the Crusade CB right now though. Getting the Ottomans out is still a wee bit away, and I need to get a head start down here. Oh, Yemen and Warsangali broke up too. That's an even better opportunity. Damn, I could fight Yemen, rip him to shreds. Come back to Tunis in less than 10 years' time. It's the right thing to do. Also gives me a nice truce against the Ottomans here. Could not take the money and take more land, but I mean that's 900 ducats. I like money. That's some manufactories right there. Alright, I do this, I clean up down here, and I've got to invade India. Gujarat and Vijayanagar are just sitting there, waiting to be attacked. But John Mayen's really catching up in tech now, which is scary. It's all scary. It's a shame that I don't have good CBs down there. And yes, there is the bear, growing and growing. He started with 3 provinces here not even that long ago. I don't even think I want that fort, but alright, I think I'll have to go with that. Privateer on him so I can have something to do with you. You guys, I'm going to need transports and an offensive navy around there anyway. So get your ass over there, please, Shadow. And those peasants should just go away soon. At least I hope so. Okay. How do I do this? Do I just strike Yemen straight away? I'm gonna eat the Mamluks as well. They may as well be a co-belligerent. He's outraged, but I don't think he'll have any company in a coalition. Yeah, Morocco still hate my guts, but we're able to do something about that. And of course, I want this land. I want to suckle more of that. Institution spread in India. Yeah, that's going to be pretty tricky for me when it does hit. The Renaissance is dribbling its way into John Mayen now. Colonialism not far behind, especially since Goa is there. Goa is also going to bring the printing press, and global trade is spreading like crazy. It's all not that great news for me. And that Pluto disaster again shouldn't strike too hard for me, right? Still September. Why didn't you give those lands to the Pope? I decided to accept Tunisian land, so I'll make it my own instead. Attack more Sangali is actually an opportunity as soon as that truce is up. It's going to be in a few years'